Hey there, it's Brendan Connolly live down here in Meredith Bay. So I'm down here with an individual, one of the first people I met when I came to Meredith, introduced me to this area. It is the multi-talented airplane flying, ice diving, dreadlock wearing, hole digging, Tim McDonald from New Hampshire, from Marine Solutions, as well as Brothers Excavation. Fantastic gentleman that I'm super glad that I had the opportunity to meet when I came into Meredith, and it has been a friend for about 10 years now. And client too. Let's not forget about that.
Client. All my house is right here. He's the man.
So I'm down here, Tim. I saw a post last night. Tim was coming down, as he does on an annual basis, sometime during the winter, to just put a little effort into to clean up Meredith Bay after everyone's spent the time enjoying it. And I wanted to come down and meet him, but I saw the post at 9 o'clock last night. I had an appointment at 9 o'clock this morning. I'm on my way to Laconia for another one.
Always working this one right here.
So we just wanted to sit and talk, and Tim's one of those guys that he walks this perfect fine line between the enjoyment, the preservation, the conservation, the development of this area. It's a fine line that we've all talked about, that we all have to walk, because we have 1, 2, 3 major resources in this area. And one of them is this large frozen body of water behind us. And it brings a lot of economic opportunity and family fun and enjoyment in all seasons. So we're not here to say, hey, don't trash, we're not here to guilt anybody for trashing the lake. We understand things happen, and as you're moving along in the summer, you see people lose tubes and sink boats and have trash in the lake all year round. And honestly, we see it across the globe on the sides of our streets. Wait till all these snowbanks melt and we're driving down the road and there's beer cans and soda cans and all sorts of stuff. It happens throughout life, throughout the world. And we're here just to ask that when you see it, take the extra effort to help clean it up.
You know, that's just it, Brent. I mean, today we're out here, and we'll probably, if I had to put a yardage amount to it, we'll fill probably half of a 10-yard dumpster with all the debris we took off the lake, which it's a big number. It sounds like a lot, super scary. But really, when you consider how many hundreds of thousands of people filtered across this bay in 3 weeks, it's a very small amount. I mean, you look at like fairs or a major concert venue, or go to Gillette Stadium after a Patriots game. I mean, it takes an army of folks days to clean up, and they collect more trash than imaginable. So the fact that we're out here today, we're going to fill a 1-ton dump truck a couple times. It's awesome. You know,
it's really not that bad.
It's not that bad at all. You guys did awesome.
And honestly, the things that were left out here, like I'll show you a little bit of a pile here. This is a little bit of what they've pulled off today. And some of these things, I don't fault people. They think it might not cause much damage. I mean, we've got wood, we've got trees. People are thinking, oh, it's organic, it'll be fine. But it does have an impact. I mean, when people are boating, they can damage their boats, etc. And just anything that goes in the lake has some sort of impact.
Absolutely.
Whether it's runoff or a piece of wood.
You got it. And I mean, the biggest thing today with a lot of the stuff that we cleaned up that we found was, anyone who's been in the lakes region for any amount of time, we saw those last couple of weeks. We had the warm and the cold and the warm and the cold and the rain. You know, pond hockey got canceled at the 23rd hour this year simply because we got all that rain. And what happens is all the wood and debris that people have out there and they're using and enjoying freezes underneath that sublayer of ice, and then it flash freezes back over. So I don't fault anybody.
You can't get it.
You can't get it. You know, we wait till late in the season just because all my guys and the volunteers we have with us are all trained in water immersion and cold water. So we go out when everything's starting melting and the ice is starting to get a little punky, because it gives us the opportunity with some basic tools and chainsaws, we can harvest a lot of that stuff out of the ice. So super fortunate today. We had Wyatt from GSM Paving and my good buddy Eric from Supreme Marine. Obviously us, Marine Solutions, had Nick Windermere from NW Marine. Everyone took time out of their day to actually come down here and help clean up, which is awesome.
Let's run through that list again afterwards so I can tag all those people.
Absolutely. It's cool. I mean, this would have taken us all day long, and it kind of came together as an army, a bunch of small businesses in the Lakes region. I'm not here to place blame, not here to beat anybody up. More or less as a thank you from us to you guys for coming and enjoying the lake in the wintertime and getting back out there. And then also, not to keep doing shout outs, but East Coast Flightcraft of Meredith actually has graciously donated the use of their dumpster today for all this disposal. That's one of the hardest parts about all this construction material, is getting rid of it. So thank you, East Coast, if you're watching. You guys rock. You're always want to step up to the plate, and we really, really appreciate it.
Yep, so that's it. So thank you everybody who came up this winter. People ask me all the time as they're looking for houses, what the hell is there to do in the winter up here? And there's a lot to do. This is it. So thank you everybody that's come up to enjoy the area and did enjoy it. And thank you to Timmy and everybody else involved for helping do your part to the community. And my only request is that you do the same, and I try to do the same. I mean, whether it's taking a walk down your road or wherever, and just bring a trash bag with you when you walk your dog. Especially this time of year, things melt, trash shows up, just pick it up. And I want one more request or caution. This time of the year, if you are going out on the lake, be super cautious. It looks like we're at the end of the season for vehicles. I wouldn't bring a car out in most spots right now.
In the last week, we've done 3 different car recoveries across the lake, and we pulled a snowmobile out yesterday, so the conditions are changing super rapidly right now. If you do have a Bob house or you're enjoying that last game of pond hockey, I'm with you. I love being out on the lake. Just be really, really careful, guys, because those conditions are changing super, super rapidly, especially with this hot, cold, and snow we have coming. Just know the ice you're on.
Even then, I mean, you can see it here. We've got pretty solid ice going all through here. They got the snowmobile out there, but you can see right at the end of the dock, that open water is expanding very quickly. So you want to keep a very wide berth around docks and open water. That's going to melt first. Just be cautious and enjoy the last bit of winter we have here, and look forward to spring. So thank you, everybody. Have a great day. Talk to you soon.
Thanks, guys. You rock.